Well, let's cross now to Kevin Casas Zamora, who is from the Inter-American Dialogue. He joins me live from Washington, D.C. Welcome to the program. How do you view the current state of the Venezuelan government?
Well, it's not just about the government. This is a country that is unraveling, collapsing before our very eyes. If it's true that we had signs of deterioration in the quality of democratic governance in Venezuela for the past 16 or 17 years, what we're witnessing now is much worse. Is a slide into dictatorship, is the total unraveling of the economic situation. It's a collapse of public order. It's energy shortages. We haven't witnessed such a collapse across the board in Latin America in many decades.
The nation has some of the largest oil reserves in the world, and yet the government didn't save any money for hard times when oil prices were high. You mentioned some of the issues that have led to the demise of living conditions. Just again, reiterate, how are people coping?
Well, they are barely coping. And if they are, is only because so far a very extensive black market has allowed people, or at least some people at any rate, to have access to products that are otherwise impossible to get, basic products. The fear now is that even the black market is collapsing now. So the odds of a social explosion in the light of the widespread shortages are very considerable.
Now, there are more than 200,000 Spaniards living in Venezuela. Maduro has been scathing of Spain, saying it supports terrorism and regime change in Venezuela. Does he have a point?
I don't think so. I mean, at this point, it is very clear that whatever is happening in Venezuela is not due to the action of any foreign conspiracy, as President Maduro is constantly accusing its enemies of being part of a foreign conspiracy. That's no longer tenable. The problems of the country are domestically driven, and those that are not really anyone's fault. I mean, the fact that the drop in the oil price has been precipitous, has merely helped to expose the weakness of the economic policies followed by the Chavista administration.
Okay, Kevin Casas Zamora in Washington, D.C., thank you for joining us.